So, Ideamaker's become rather popular lately. There's been a few people doing some new tutorials and such on all of its features. But there's a couple of new features I particularly like and want to do a video of my own. Now, you can look for the basic videos, both Chris Rorakaki and um, Joe, the 3D printing noob, have done some pretty good, basic start, setup, layout, get ready, set it up. But this is a little more of an advanced feature. So let's get to it. Like anything, you hit your slice and you go to your whatever profile you want. There's a new unit where if you take your shells and you put 0.5, this will alter the way the shell count gets modeled. And here's what it does. If you look really close, and we'll look, actually, this might show you. I had it at 3 shells, as you can see in the green. Shows you all the shells. Now, if I go down a layer, it goes from 2 to 3, from 2 to 3, from 2 to 3. And what that does is allows you to lock in your infills. So as you can see here, it ties it together. This makes for a much stronger final print. If you're doing practical prints where you want it to be structurally strong, this makes it much, much stronger. Now there's another feature you can add which makes it even stronger with that. That makes sense. And it's right here, connect infill line endpoints. Well, what that's going to do is, now that you're doing your infill overlap, this is going to allow you, or increase your infill locking. But as you can see here, as you go down, the infill gets locked into that extra shell. This makes for a really strong structural print if you're doing practical prints, or any print that you want it structurally strong. As you can see, it locks it in every other one. Now you can actually adjust that. You don't have to use 0.5. You can actually do it at like 0.2. It won't let you do 2.25. I don't know why. It actually should, because then you could easily do the math. And to be honest, instead of this, Cura allows me to say, it has a feature called alternating infill. And you just say, every other layer, every third layer, every fourth layer, it gives you a layer percentage as to when you want that extra, or not a percentage, but a layer count as to when you want that extra overlap of the shell. This isn't quite as detailed as that, but it's still very good. And let's go down a few. I should just turn off the top layer. But as you can see, it'll do like 2 or 3 at 0.2, and then do the overlap, and then do 2 or 3 infill, and then lock it in, and then do 2 or 3 infill, and then lock it in, and then do 2 or 3. So by playing with that point layer height, you can get a much stronger print. And that's pretty much it. Adding the continuous endpoints on your infill, add the point layer height on your layer height, will give you a much stronger print. And that's it.